Turkey with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. He's on it, can he get away? Quick look, then plays it in. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Great chance! And it's in! It is no contest, it is a landslide. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Aubameyang really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
It's become a case of men against boys. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly...
Oh, it's hit the post! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's got away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, I'm not quite sure.
That's rather hopeful. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Turkey present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Cannavaro, pressing high and with purpose. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Baresi, the man synonymous with solidity. Now it's Raul. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Substitution for Germany, number 10.
Germany can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 37, Van de Ven. Number 7, Mohamed Salah.
Raul.
Coming on the field.
Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Number 14, Van Dijk. Number 18,
That looks a decent ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Germany can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Face to face with the... There's the shot! Great football, shot and save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kupchu. Nicely shaped ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Great vision. Takes a shot! Oh, horrible miscue. Robertson.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's neat. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Right card. And it's Aubameyang. Now that's well seen too. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well played. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Well, what's he giving here? Turkey really could have done without this. The major moment in the game. Never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Turkey are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Totti. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Played back in. Milan looking to pass their way through. Driving on and making good progress.
Might want to be careful there.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Milan are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's a throw-in. Vieira. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Neymar. Shevchenko. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rafael Leao. And Puskas! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. Raul. Oh, this is a very good run. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Could be danger here. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Aubameyang is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. A header! Oh, off the bar! Neymar. And here's Aubameyang. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Great vision. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Aubameyang. Well, they could break here. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And this is Neymar. Totti, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Now, can they get it? Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Shevchenko really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's come to nothing.
2 added minutes has been
For a moment
indicated.
you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He could be in here. The final seconds now. Cannavaro. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution in progress.
Milan get the second half going.
Turkey clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Baresi, and he's worked it through. And this is Shevchenko. And that should get the job done. Totti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Totti cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Neymar, and he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage to every one of his teammates from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Turkey are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Turkey go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
The attendance for this match was 80,953.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more. Roll! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Substitutions taking place.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Shevchenko. No, that's been intercepted. Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's been slipped through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rooney. Over to the left. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's an imaginative pass. Serginho cuts out the pass.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Serginho. Neymar has found the net here, of course. And it's Neymar. And this is Shevchenko. Is on his own. Is having a shot! Goal! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now he's got space here. Iniesta. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Driving through the middle. Milan have their second corner now. Shevchenko. And now they can spring out of defence. Strokes it back. Iniesta. Iniesta going full steam down the flank. Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So he's plotting something before playing it in. So another set play. Serginho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's going to be disappointed with that. Milan finding their passes. Can he get on the end of this? An instinctive delivery. Rises! Another fruitless header.
Milan really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Rijkaard. Turkey do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's Neymar. Looking to play him in. And he's lost his man here. It's anyone's ball now. And that may well be that. That is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
Yeah, a great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well timed, excellent interception. Baresi. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. Neymar. That has been slung wide. He has a look up, tries a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And claimed it back swiftly. Chance here to counter. Raul gets into a good position. Van Dijk with the clearance. Xavi Simons. Now it's Raul. And he's intervened well there. Turkey, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. And the shot! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Turkey are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Baresi. Nicely weighted. Van Nistelrooy! That's really well cleared. Out of play for a throw.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Dunk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. They get a throw in. Turkey are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Decent chance! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Tries to pass it through. Now that's well seen too. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Messi could move up a gear here. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Van Dijk was in no mood for any of that. Van Nistelrooy. Chance for a shot! Caught offside that time. Raul. Good ball, good take. Messi. Van Basten. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's gone looking for safety. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's in a good position here. Can he finish? Superb goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Short changes him with that pass. No, that's been intercepted. It's a sharp little ball here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Shevchenko. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. And there is the half-time whistle. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we're underway again.
Turkey can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Serginho. And he welcomes it in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Look at the space here. Raul. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Samsunspor clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mbappe. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Messi. It's played through for him. A lot of space. He's having a shot! And he's there to get it away. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Baresi. Alonso. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Turkey needing a change of fortune here. He's shifting through the gears here. Raul. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
The attendance for this match
And
was
here's Mbappe.
80,113.
Now it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way through. Oh, he's taking on his man here. Can he finish? He scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So all square and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Baresi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danger averted for now. And it's Rijkaard. Played out wide. Not the most convincing of passes. Big chance! Goal! Turkey! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's played it back.
Turkey clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Xabi Alonso. It's a threatening ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's forced to go back. That's a throw. Mbappe. Now Otto. Serginho. Neymar has found the net here, of course. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Turkey close now to seeing this one through to the end. Raul. And it's Rijkaard. And Adams. Otto. Serginho. Serginho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Azar. Kane. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that is that. Turkey have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, there is Xavi, one of the great creators, inventors, one of the great visionaries of the game, Jim.
I fell in love with him and his style of play. Just unmatched in terms of intelligence and vision. He really is peerless in what he does.
They're on. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neymar. He's looking wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. Turkey with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Otto puts the ball in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Vasco da Gama have the chance to go the other way. That's an imaginative pass. Always onto this. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Serginho. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Oh, super ball! Neymar. Dink through. Khan attempts a clearance. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Picked up, and Shevchenko. Oh, it's come off the upright. It's a searching pass. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Aimed beyond the defence. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Neymar demonstrating his defensive quality there. Shevchenko takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Can he finish? Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Neymar. Up he goes! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
This is...
Shoots! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Maldini. Turkey have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
He's having a good look here. Roll! Now, who's going to be first to this? Neymar does well to get it back. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Pass is just off target. And he's heaved it away. Messi, played out towards the right wing.
You can never be short of runners in this.
Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Maldini. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the finish! And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. A goal at a really telling moment. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden.
Oh, Bamiyan! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, no, what has happened here? Good read, needed to be. Maldini is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Turkey are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 17.
And we're off again.
Para a entrada do jogador, camisa 5.
Rijkaard. Searching passes played there. Serginho. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Back in possession and ready to go again. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Neymar, showing great feet there. That is lovely. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Adams getting this one clear. Vasco da Gama have got it back and they'll have another go. Nicely shaped ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. Veron. The most accurate pass. Raul. Aubameyang. He's chosen to go back. Just eases him off the ball. Neymar has created one goal already. Right, Shevchenko. Raul. And that's a dangerous ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Right, Shevchenko. He's being urged to shoot. Neymar. And the ball's gone astray. And no, that was never going to make it. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, what a ball! Real chance! Off the post! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Raul. This is promising. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama.
Shevchenko is behind this one.
Neymar.
Shevchenko!
Camisa 10. Camisa 24.
Xavi.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 18.
For a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Camisa 9. Camisa 22.
Cannavaro. Just about up to 75 minutes. Great vision. He's in a great position here. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cannavaro. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Neymar. Eto'o. Now, can they get him away? Aubameyang. And he shoots. It's hit the upright. He should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
And it's Cruyff. That has been cut short. Adams with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Khan gets rid without sophistication. Aubameyang.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ambitious ball here. And this is Cruyff. And he's there to get it away.
Foram indicados
That's a
2
throw.
minutos de acréscimo.
Maldini played into the box. Vasco da Gama with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Pullet with the short one. Swings it across. Tries to get it clear. And we're done. Turkey can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Shevchenko voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
O fumo só é...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, we're on the way. Raul playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
And here's Neymar. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Romario. And Romario! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Can he finish? Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And it's Neymar. Serginho climbs up big. He's missed, but not by that far.
Aubameyang certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Tries to thread one through. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Hops for safety. No way through. Raul, played out wide. And this is Shevchenko. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Raul looking to penetrate opposition lines. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Serginho has it in a wide position. Decent chance! Goal! Turkey! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Turkey have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Otto plays it short. That's a sharp pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Raul. And he's gone backward here. And it's Rijkaard. He's on it. Can he get away? Quality ball.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Romario. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for options for movement. And this is Shevchenko. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Turkey are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Turkey are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Thuram. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Backward it goes.
Romario really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Neymar. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pirlo. 5 minutes till the break. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Sneijder. Oh, what a climb! Really well taken goal. Half-time imminent. What a time to score. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfect.
Roll! Oh, that is beyond special. A worldie and a half. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A century of appearances and a goal so richly deserved. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture.
Tries a shot! Cleared without complication. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Shevchenko. Raul. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Turkey head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. And here's from Mario. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar. Baresi. And here's Aubameyang. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho gets flagged offside. That's a cute ball. He's in plenty of space here. And here's from Mario. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Raul. Now it's Aubameyang. Schneider. Just about up to the hour now. Well read, nice interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ronaldinho. And this is Neymar. And it's Ronaldinho. Thinks about the shot. Pass somewhat off target.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's from Mario. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Otto tries making a foray down the right. Oh, what has happened here? Pirlo. And it's Vieira. Now Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar looking to add to his goal. Raul. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. 75 minutes played. Now it's Schneider. Neymar. Romario. He's cut it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's found a way past. Shapes to shoot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Oh, delightful ball. Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Raul. Oh, that's a key interception. Played into space. Turkey have got it back, and they'll have another go. Vieira. Oh, that's superb. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Neymar. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Khan gets it clear.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Cannavaro. So just one extra minute for stoppages. And the shot! And with that, the final whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Rangers.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Beckham. No, he refuses to take the bait. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Romario. Looking for options for movement. Guardiola! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Guardiola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that should get the job done. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Neymar, now it's Shevchenko.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Marquinhos goes sliding in. Serginho is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Chance! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Porter.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Otto totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself.
It's roll! And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Vieira. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. And it's Serginho. That's Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Raul. Picked out brilliantly. And that's gone loose. And it's Otto. Drives it in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Turkey with the corner. They're first. Porto have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Romario. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's had it nicked away. He's found the way through. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Shevchenko. That's a cute ball. Well read. And the danger is averted. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And here's Figo. Porto trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And it's Yaya Toure. Tries to pass it through. And this is from... And he shoots! Has another go! Goal! Porto! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the...
Ibrahimovic! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's got away. Goes for a shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, How's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. And it's made its way to him. Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Figo, that is a great pick out. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Minutes has been indicated.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Porto clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Roberto Baggio. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
And the second half gets underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Goal! It could be a lifeline! Two more needed! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So is this the start of a comeback? Raul. Played out to the left flank. Shevchenko. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's having a shot! That's another chance! He's got a goal! Right back in the game! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they're managing.
Decent chance! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Porto take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Neymar. Porto are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Figo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And here's Figo. Turkey are looking to go forward now. That has been cut short. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Roberto Baggio. Otto makes the interception. Raul given the lift of his goal. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's Neymar. Steaming on goalwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's through, now is he in? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aubameyang. He has a look out. Ibrahimovic. Great vision. And this is from Mario. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Raul. And it's Neymar. And here's Shevchenko. Right, Shevchenko. Roberto Baggio. And now the breakaway. Can he get on the end of this? He won't be happy with that one. Raul. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Raul. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Raul. Oh, what a mistake! Driving through the middle. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Baresi. Toure was in no mood for any of that.
Minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Some really good ball movement. And it's Aubameyang. Raul. Played into space. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the